G'day, this is Craig Foote from the Australian Spinal Research Foundation, and look, it's pretty clear that when you're looking at the media, there is so much information out there, overwhelming amount of information out there about health at this particular point, especially in regards to the coronavirus, the health implications of that, but then also the financial implications of that as well, and the crisis that is falling out because of that. So really, when we look at how we are feeling, we're all a little bit this way. We're all a little overwhelmed. We're not knowing what's going to happen next and what we are looking for, but not only us, but also the people that we're caring for, our patients, are looking for answers to questions maybe they've not ever asked before, particularly around health. Now, we all know that health is always important, but it's very clear in this scenario that health is vitally important and we shouldn't take it for granted. So there's lots of questions about what can I do to improve my health and the health of my family, especially with what's going on. But when they're looking for these answers, because of that sense of overwhelm, our patients are a little bit more intellectual about that now. So testimonies are not something that they're going to really look at this point. Why? Because you can buy a testimony, and certainly as a chiropractor in some countries, particularly Australia, we can't use testimonies to help people make decisions on health. Now, when they're looking for it, they're not looking for opinion pieces as well. Why? Because people understand that that's their opinion and is maybe not credible person who's giving that opinion. What they are looking for is credible information that's supported by research. However, they don't necessarily need to or want to or equipped to go out and search for journals for themselves and seek out, the research things that they need to do to improve their health. What they want is something that's chunked down, less technical terms, chunked down, bite-sized, in a position where they can digest it and understand more about it. Now, not just that, we know that the average person these days needs to be a little bit entertained, it needs to be attractive. So one thing that it needs to be very visual. And so as a chiropractor, we are really at the point of, we could very well, depending on what we do right now, set us up as health leaders for the people that we care for, or blending into the background and becoming non-relevant. So what I'm about to share with you, I believe will make you even more relevant to the people you care for right now, but also going forward, make you even more relevant for people who have never ever considered coming to see you as a chiropractor. And with that, I'm very excited to announce that the Case for Chiropractic, the Spinal Research Coffee Book, is now available for sale in North America. It is fully referenced. It is 78 pages long. It has even been Americanized for the lay people in North America to understand a little bit easier, because we use S's, everyone else uses Z's, and I'm very excited to share this with you. Now, we've successfully launched this in Australia last year before the madness all hit, and it proved so successful that we felt that we really needed to set something up in North America, and that is in fact what we've actually done. So we've teamed up with our friends through Wellness Media, and we now have this available for you to buy for your practice and use in a way that will make you more credible and more relevant than you ever have been before. Now, yes, you can use this in your waiting rooms, and what a great way for people to better reinforce the fact that they're making good decisions coming to see you if they're reading in this coffee book about how chiropractic is helping them. And that is a great thing for you to have straight up in your practice, and it will stand out more than anything else in your waiting room. Now, imagine as a person's reading through this book, that as they're reading about maybe they've originally come to see you for low back pain, but they're reading now that people after strokes have positive outcomes with their chiropractic care, that they also have that these things called subluxations can be detected, that chiropractic care can help human performance, and many other aspects, that the chiropractic adjustment has a direct effect on how their brain works. Imagine as they're reading this, it's reinforcing that yes, they are making the right decision to come and see you as a chiropractor, but also they should be bringing their kids, maybe their parents as well, at the right time, and maybe that chiropractic care can help with many things that the vast population are really suffering from as well. That chiropractic care can help lower the effects of taking pain medications. I mean, they can decrease the effect of having needing pain medications. This is all very relevant at the moment. And so right now we do have this available. If you go to wellnessmediaresources.com, this will be available there. Now, as I'm saying that, I'm going to point out that there are discounts available for bulk purchases, and I would recommend to you, I'd actually even say to you, I would like you to treat these things like your business cards. A business card in your pocket is worth nothing unless it is handed out. And a coffee book gathering dust in your waiting room is one thing, but having those out in the general public in places that you frequent, that is where this is going to come into its own. Of course, all profits go to the Australian Spinal Research Foundation, and if you're not yet a member and you're not up to date with what that means, is that the foundation has been around since 1976, and over the last 12 years, we've put in more than $2.2 million into chiropractic research. If you've ever heard of names like Heidi Harvick, Kelly Holt, Bernadette Murphy, these are all people that we have supported as early researchers, and we're very proud of the fact that they've gone on to become amazing researchers for the foundation. But of course, they did start with funding from the Australian Spinal Research Foundation. Now, here's how you're going to get this out there. When you buy up your several copies, and I would say to you that maybe 10 would be a nice round number, is that you would go out, you put a stamp in these books, maybe on the back of the books, and basically go into your coffee places, places that you frequent, particularly your hairdressers. We all know that hairdressers have some pretty rubbish things to read about as they're waiting for their hair to dry, but imagine them reading about the effects that chiropractic can have on their young ones and or their parents and such. And if you work with allied health, let's say you refer out to people to get massage or podiatry or your midwifery, then you know what, how would it be to have these as a resource in their waiting area with your stamp on? So as people are reading it, they can say, hey, you know what, I think I might give this chiropractic a go and seek you out. So if you would like to buy several copies, please go to wellnessmediaresources.com and place your orders there. I thank you for your patience. Let's make 2020 a huge year from a point of view of chiropractic research and increasing the relevance and credibility of chiropractic.